From Antiques Roadshow to The Price is Right Live, Mark Walberg's guided us through the hottest TV shows for years. Now he's back for another season of Temptation Island, taking us through the spicy twists and turns that are sure to take your breath away. Take a look.
I'm a very firm believer that there is love at first sight.
I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. First date in 11 years. Let's hope it's a good one.
This is crazy.
And Mark is here with me now. Mark, it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm great. Good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Of course. I mean, this season, I don't even know where to start. I mean, I saw the first episode. I'm already hooked. I'm already drawn in. I mean, how did the couples fare this season?
One of the things I love about the show is that the format stays the same, but it's entirely different each season based on the dynamic of the couple. So yeah. I'd say they all fared as well as can be expected on this extreme and crazy show.
You know what? Yeah, I've been watching it, and there's one couple in the beginning that says, well, nothing bad's going to happen. I'm like, of course something bad is going to happen. It's Temptation Island. Like, do you know from the beginning who you think is going to make it? Or
I've said it before, but this is now 3 seasons, and every prediction I've had has been wrong. So, I go into it saying, look, man, there are the people I meet on day one and the people I meet at the end, and they change so much that you really can't predict anything.
How involved are you kind of in what they're doing? Like, do you know all the shenanigans that's going on?
When I watch the show along with the viewers, I'm like, oh my God. I had no idea what was going on. So I try to keep up with what's going on with them emotionally. The bonfires that I do, I don't see the clips beforehand, and that's free flow. So based on the information I have, that's where I'm going. But there's so much time that they spend with the singles and so much time that I don't see. Yeah. Right. That I couldn't keep up with. And I prefer not to. I don't want to have I don't want to lead them one way or the other. I want to kind of follow where they're going.
Yeah.
So, I watching the show was fun for me because my wife and I watch it go, when did that happen?
I feel like you're kind of like the father figure, like you're trying to help everybody. Does anyone come and ask you for advice?
It has become a thing. It was never my intention. My intention truly was just to host this show, let it be about them, do what you can to keep the producers happy. But, I'm older than them and I've had far more experience. And so, I can't help but engage. I care about it. So when we're sitting at the bonfires, I try not to offer advice as much as ask questions that make them ask questions of themselves and reveal things about themselves.
There have been so many other romance reality shows before this show, since this show. Sure. But what do you think makes this one such a hit?
I think it's a very common experience. I think what happens is people can't believe that anyone would sign up for this. So there's the shock factor.
Yes, totally.
But then when it happens, and these people are doing this, what they're grappling with is very real to all of us who've ever been in love, had a breakup, or want to be in love. So, it's a relatable concept in an extreme setting. Yeah. And so I think we empathize with the struggle of finding the one, see if the one is the one or if there's someone better out there. So that question keeps coming through. And I'm constantly saying to them, you have no control over what's going on the other side of the island now. So all you can really look at is, what do you need that you weren't getting? Yeah. What did your partner need from you that you weren't able to give? Yeah. And from that come a lot of answers.
Well, you're obviously no stranger to hosting. I feel like you've been doing it for a while now, and you are the longest running host of Antiques Roadshow and Antiques Roadshow history. I think it's going into its 24th season. I'm just curious, did you learn a lot about antiques while you're doing that show? Can you go into an antique shop and say, that's worth some money?
No. I mean, I've learned the difference between crap and great. But I can tell you the difference between good and great.
Right.
So, I say that I have learned nothing about antiques, but I have learned about value. So, what they look for to value things. But if I walk into an antiques dealer, all I'll do is open the drawer and look at it and kind of suck my teeth and go, and then they drop the price because they think I know something.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea.
Well, you're also the host of The Price is Right Live. Were you a fan of The Price is Right? Did you grow up watching it like all of us?
It's the fabric of America. The sound of the Price is Right theme song is the sound of me pretending to be sick and staying home from school when I didn't do my homework. So it rings true for me. And then the chance to go on the road. And for those who aren't familiar, this is a stage version of The Price is Right that I do. Yeah. my early career, I was a warm-up guy and I was in front of audiences. And then as I started to become host of my own show, I got less of that. So this for me is it's just playtime. Whenever we can get out on the road and I have 2,000 people in the audience excited to see The Price is Right.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. And season 3 of Temptation Island airs Tuesdays at 10 p.m. on USA Network. Thanks so much. I'm really going to enjoy watching this season.